Sakura is the Japanese cherry blossom, and I got to know the Sakura season in Japan when I was living there as a child. Is like a time where people really celebrate the beauty of nature, and which is really just a really short time frame, just 2 weeks maybe in a year, where everyone goes outside just to watch and admire the cherry blossoms and have cherry blossom themed food and just celebrate and enjoy the beauty of nature. So this is kind of the metaphor of Sakura. The idea for the cafe and bakery, or the dream, started already when I was a child, to be honest. And there's a story that my mom tells that when I was like maybe 2 years old or something, I already started baking cakes in a sandpit and delivering them to my, imaginary customers at that time. And when I was a little bit older, I actually already started baking a lot as a kid and really got to enjoy the process of making something beautiful for people and seeing how people's faces light up is something that I figured out I really enjoy. Making other people smile, and this was basically the origin of the dream of a bakery. I also studied nutritional science because I thought, okay, maybe I would want to go more into a scientific way. Then I actually moved a little bit into the medical field as well, but all the way through, even when I was working in the lab in research, I was always baking on the side, and started my own first small production kitchen from which I was producing cakes for customers and for other cafes. And at some point, there was a point where I had to decide whether to further pursue medical research or go into the baking direction, and for now I've decided to pursue the baking and see what we can create here as a team by now. Personally, I like Berlin a lot because of the international people, because of the very much open-minded people, and also the diverse food scene that you can find here. Mm-hmm. So Berlin was a good, nice starting point for Sakura, and so far we've made some really good experience in this neighborhood of Berlin Mitte, with a mixture of international people who are really interested in the concept of vegan baking, and maybe also this combination of vegan baking with a touch of Japan and Japanese influence. For me, the idea of starting a business was always about, or if I was to start a business, it would have to have some purpose. There was a point where I thought, okay, this is kind of a conundrum, that how can a chocolate cake, which is such a beautiful, nice thing that you create with love for someone or to enjoy, that in the supply chain there's potentially so much harm, like for animals or for people. This was also the origin of where my wish to create a sustainable and like not only eco-friendly but also people-friendly bakery came from. Inspiration for our menu, for our portfolio is always like fruits, seasonal veggies, ingredients that we can get our hands on. Then another main source for inspiration for our menu is actually the flavors that I got to know in my childhood in Japan. Also influences like the yuzu or matcha pastries is all things that flavors that I got to know in my childhood, and I try to incorporate in here as well. So it's a mixture of regional, seasonal produce and natural things that we want to highlight here in our cakes with a touch of Japanese influence as well.